Hey guys, how are you? Um, Not gonna lie, I just finished crying. Um, if I'm being completely honest, I have kind of hit like a weird spot in my life. If you don't know, um, in one of my like previous videos, I had explained that I got furloughed from my job and that, you know, I was gonna take a chance and go ahead and start recording YouTube videos again because I was like, what do I have to lose? I don't have anything to lose. And, slowly but surely, the pressure of, you know, myself above all, because I mean, there's no one really in my life being like, oh, you should figure something out, yada, yada, yada. The pressure of having to figure something out is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Guys, like, I literally prayed to God. I was like, God, if this isn't for me, you can take it away. And He took it away so fast that, like, oh, sorry, oh, it was about to fall. He took my job away so fast that it literally left me gagged. I was like, dude, I was just freaking kidding. It's gotten to the point where I don't even know if I want this anymore. Like I don't even know if I want to do this or if it was just something that I was dreaming of. I entered a phase of like, let me look at the algorithm, let me look at what works, what doesn't. I'm like, dude, literally, you will never know what works until it freaking works, especially with something like social media. Dude, people literally post the most like random shit and that makes them viral. Like, dude, Brittany Broski got freaking viral, like famous because of her freaking kombucha water thing. Like, that was so fucking random. But yet, that's how she made it. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. It's like, I'm trying so hard to do these things perfectly to make the algorithm favor my videos when in reality, dude, literally, like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like, nothing matters, guys. What the fuck? I was just making this video because, to be completely honest, I've gotten to a point where I really don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't know, out of all the things in my life that I have been so easily able to give to God and just let Him take control over, I don't know why this is the one thing that I just cannot let go. I just can't. Like, I literally prayed to Him just now. I was crashing out. I was like, God, I was like, I've given you so many things. Like, I was like, because one of the things that I wanted to do for Lent, I was like, I want to stop complaining because I'm such a big complainer. I need to be more grateful. I need to practice gratitude. Dude, 10 minutes ago, I was fucking crying, being like, God, like, I don't know how to let go of this. Like, I don't know why I have so much, like, trouble controlling this. Like, and I looked at my car and I was like, this is the car I prayed for, like, a few months ago, and I have it. So why is it so hard for me to just let shit go? Like, let it go. Let it go. Like, let it go. And yesterday, I spent the whole day doing my vision board. The whole day. And the thing is, this is my second vision board, which I'm gonna go ahead and do a video about that. But this is my second vision board. I did my first one, and low-key, I changed it because I was denying the things that I actually wanted for the sake of reality, for the sake of fitting it into what is supposed to be done. In my first vision board, YouTube was nowhere to be seen. Even though I had the camera, I had the tripods, I had been thinking about doing YouTube for like literal years. Dude, quarantine hit and I saw all these people being like, you know what, I have so much time on my hands, let me try YouTube. I wanted to do it, but I stopped myself because I talked myself out of it. I said, you know what, like, no, you're not ready yet, you're not enough yet. But that's the thing, dude. You're never going to be ready. Like, you're never going to be ready. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to be ready. You're never meant to be ready. Like, ready is just a construct. Like, dude, I thought I had my whole life figured out. I got a job. I graduated college. I got a job. I was doing everything. That job took me 6 months. 6 months to freaking get. And I don't even have it anymore. I don't even have it. I don't have it. And that's the thing about life, guys. It's random. Things will come and go. Things will go as fast as they came, and things will come as fast as they can go. Vice versa. So, yeah, I had previously recorded a video, and it was basically on the concept of allowing ourselves to be incomplete. And not gonna lie, the whole video that I was recording it, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry because there were so many things that I was saying that I was like, dude, like, it's not even making sense. Like literally, I was so jumbled up in my head because of how much I wanted to just let things out. And I wasn't letting myself let them out because I was just so, like, caught up in everything, caught up in trying to be like, present myself a certain way, when in reality, dude, you don't have it figured out. That's the whole point. The whole point of my channel is to be open about the fact that I don't have it figured out. I'm not going to have it figured out anytime soon. But the thing is, and the point is, that it's okay. It's okay that I don't have it figured out. I was never meant to have it figured out, because at the end of the day, the only one that truly knows what's going to happen is God. And he's going to go ahead and, let me do what I need to do, whether that's mess up, not mess up, or mess up again, mess up another time, mess up another time, to, like, figure it out. When I first recorded the video, I used the analogy of, like, basically building a Lego set without the instructions manual. Like, in the box, you imagine, like, you have the box, you have the Lego set, and then you don't have the directions. It's like you're looking at the box. The box is what you want to, the picture on the box is what you want to build, right? You have the picture on the box, but you don't have the instructions. So literally, you building the Lego set is like trial and error, trial and error. The pieces are all there. The pieces are all there. Like, everything that you need is all there. But the thing is, you don't know how the fuck you're supposed to put it together, right? And that's, like, when I thought of that, I was like, dude, that's literally my life right now. Like, I know what I'm good at. I know what I can do. I know what I have to offer. But I don't know, like, and I'm trying to piece it together little by little by little. But all I see is, like, little, like 4 connections that I've made in a pile of, like, and this isn't, like, the basic block Legos. It's these, like, complicated, like, grown-up Legos, the ones that all the grown-ups get. Yeah, that's what my life is right now. We're not talking about the building blocks, the kiddie ones. No. We're talking about, like, the Titanic Lego set, okay? That's what we're talking about right here. Imagine trying to build the Titanic Lego set with no instructions. That's what I'm feeling right now. And the thing is, I have, like, my vision. I have my vision. I want to create a community where we're all just trying to figure our life out, and are okay with the fact that it's okay to not have it figured out. Like, it's okay to not be okay. Have y'all seen that K-drama? Low-key, I need to watch it, the whole thing, but I really, really liked it. Anyways, sidetrack. It's okay to not be okay, and life is about learning. And, like, what I wanted my channel to be, and what I want my channel to be about, is, like, the fact that, like, we're learning together, and that we're going to be open to that, and that it's okay, and that we're allowed to be incomplete, and that despite social media, despite societal expectations, despite what everyone is telling us, it's okay to feel lost. Like, life is not some magical thing that we're supposed to know what the fuck to do. We are literal Lego sets with a picture and something that we have in mind, with no instruction manual. Like, that's what it feels like. That's what life feels like. Being that Titanic Lego set with no instructions, and just trying to build myself from scratch. And I've gotten to the point where I've made, like, a few connections, and I haven't even fulfilled the base of the Lego set, and I already feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, I'm not doing the right thing. So yeah, with that being said, like, I crashed out, and, like, I'm being very open about it too, because, like, dude, I was just crying 10 minutes ago, literally telling God, like, what am I supposed to do? And the whole time I'm like, girl, you know what you're supposed to do. You're just scared. I literally told him, I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared of not knowing what to do. I'm scared. Like, everything has had something that has been guaranteed to me towards the end. But this is the one thing that I have not been able to be okay with letting go, because I don't know if it'll work. But God has sent me sign after sign after sign that my process of incompletion is not something to be scared of, but to be excited about. Like one day I was randomly thinking about it. I was like, my video only got 60 something views. Is this even working? And then, mind you, my journey with God is a very new one. It's a very, very new one. I mean, I grew up believing in God, but I didn't read the word. I didn't go to church. I just wasn't raised that way. And so my journey with God came after, my friend inspired me to go on that journey. And I remind her every time I see her, every time I'm like, I thank you for this. Like, I truly appreciate the fact that you were able to lead me towards this direction. And anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I don't read the word, so I'm barely learning the Bible. I only maybe know the chapter names, but even at that, I only know them through passing. So I think there was this one morning that I was like seeing that my video was not doing good, and I was like, you know what, like maybe this isn't for me, maybe this is just not meant for me, maybe like I just need to leave it alone, maybe it's just a dream that is never going to be complete. I was literally going down a rabbit hole. I was going down a rabbit hole telling myself that, maybe it's not meant for me, maybe I'm meant to do something else, maybe I should just continue looking for a job and like, just give into that. And literally, as I was making my bed, in the process of talking to myself this way, I heard the word Revelation 32 in my head. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the verse here. But basically the verse is Jesus saying, like, your works are not complete in the eyes of God. Like, you haven't done what you're supposed to do. And I was like, I was like, okay, that's crazy. That's literally crazy. And that, like that happened so suddenly. And I'm literally not BSing you guys. Like, it was literally like, I was like, I don't know if I'm meant for this. I don't know if I can do this. Yada, yada, yada. Oh my God, there's traffic. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just not in the spot of my life where I should be right now. Maybe yada, yada, yada. And I was just getting in my head. Blah, blah, blah. And that verse came to my head, and I was like, wow. Because it's not a coincidence that I have been thinking about making this channel and doing this channel for like years now. Like, it's not normal to think about something for years. The only reason that something would be so consistent in your head after years and years and years is because you're just subconsciously pushing it down, and it's something that you really, really want, and you haven't been allowing yourself to pursue it for the sake of something else that, honestly, it's case by case basis, is just up to you. It takes a lot of work to recognize why you haven't been pursuing something. I was crashing out telling God, like, I'm scared. Like, I'm genuinely scared because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, I don't have a job. I haven't been looking for a job because I have just been delusionally just like producing these videos and having no backup plan because I just trust that something will happen. I don't know. Like, I'm like, you've made it happen for other people before. Why should I be any different? But then here I am sitting in fear, sitting in doubt, sitting in something that I have not been feeling from the beginning, and it has been rising up as of lately. Honestly, I just wanted to go on a rant. Like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm going to be the first to admit that. I don't want to come onto here and start spouting like wisdom and knowledge and stuff like that without being ultimately very transparent with everyone with the fact that I have my days where I literally question everything that I have read, everything that I have learned, everything that I have experienced because of fear, because of self-doubt. Like, it's just a normal thing. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, is like, with so many self-development videos, there's this idea that you have to reach a certain level in order to be complete, in order to have achieved your highest self and stuff like that. Which, to be honest, like, obviously it's okay to work towards that. Like, it's a good thing. Work towards being a better person. There's nothing wrong with that. But also recognizing that at the end of the day, life is not a linear path, and that there's always going to be something that you can improve on no matter what. And this is not to discourage anyone, because obviously, keep working towards something, have something, in mind, have a goal all the time. But also, like, practicing the fact that, like, in this moment, you have to, like, just look at your presence and just be like, you know what? I am in this. This is who I am. I'm incomplete, and it's okay. I'm not perfect. I have these circumstances, but I also have those circumstances that have proven to me that I have been able to get out of something, and through it, I have been able to get through something, get into something, get through something, and get out of something. And I have followed through, because that's just the type of person that I am, and that's the type of person that I'm capable of being. Just the thing is like, like I said, I'm scared. I'm scared. Like, I am scared. I am scared. But you don't get anywhere without a little bit of risk, without a little bit of fear, whether something's going to happen or not. When I first went to university, I was a first generation student. I traveled literally 18 hours away from my family to go to a university that I had no idea who was there. I had no friends, no connections. The only thing I had was my little dorm room, my little projector, my PS4, and a microphone to keep in touch with my friends back home. I had a phone to be able to talk to my mom. I, like, literally my classes and everything, until one day I met the friends that I have today. And thank God I met them, because honestly, I don't know if I would have been able to make it through by myself. But the fact that for the first 2.5 months that I was by myself, I was holding on by a thread. I was holding on, and I wasn't perfect. And my assignments were not all A's, were not all B's. There were some C's and also D's in that mixture. But I was okay with keeping on going. That is the same process that I'm going through right now. Look, my videos are not viral. My videos are not viral, and I don't know how long it's going to be until they get viral. I don't even know if I'm ever going to feel what it is to be viral, you know? But there is a reason why every time I think about this, it just feels right. It just feels like it's meant for me. Like, which sounds weird because it takes a lot of convincing. Trust me, putting the camera, putting like the little, like, YouTube, like, silver button on my vision board was probably the most delusional thing I could have done. The amount of struggle I had putting that picture on my Canva, putting it onto my canvas on Canva, just because, like, I really did not, I am not joking when I say that I don't know if this is going to work for me. And I teeter-totter in between, this is going to work for me, I'm going to make it work, between this is not going to work for me, I'm never going to make it work. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm all in between that. I'm not going to pretend that I am a person who has unwavering faith, because to be completely honest, I do. I do. But the fact that I'm able to admit that, and able to, just come back to the fact that it's okay, and that what is meant to happen will happen, that's enough. That's enough. You know? So, with that being said, it's okay to be a process. It's okay to be incomplete. It's okay to, exist as someone in progress. You're not going to be someone that has to have it figured out all the time. There's going to be seasons of security. There's going to be seasons of insecurity. There's going to be seasons of doubt. There's going to be seasons of self confidence. There's always going to be seasons of different things. And I just want to be as transparent as possible. I am in my season of confusion and fear and doubt, but I'm also in my season of having faith and trusting that God in the universe will lead me to the place that I need to be in, because there is no reason this dream, this incomplete dream of mine, has reached my incomplete life constantly and constantly and constantly, and I've gotten confirmation after confirmation after confirmation, and it's not meant to be something, you know? So, with that being said, this is a very last minute video, but I have been talking for 22 minutes. So, with that being said, And take it from me that learning to exist as incomplete is one of the first steps to trying to pursue anything. You're going to be incomplete, and it's okay. People like that. Not everyone wants a polished pick look as to who a person is. That's not reality. Reality is us falling and rising again and again and again. Being in progress, being little Lego sets that we have to figure out without instructions. That's who we are. That's who we're always going to be. And it's okay because you know what the good thing about Lego sets is you may not know what the hell you're doing, but at least it's fun.